An English haunting. I'm so excited for this. I saw Gab play it, and it's like intrigued me ever since. So we're gonna do volume good. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. New game. Ooh. London, 1907. And this is why. This is what drew me to this game. Thus, with this method, we can determine the time of death within a margin of error of 2 hours. Ooh. Interesting. You should ask Cooper. Or you should ask Cooper. Me? Why not you? Hughes? Cooper? It would be interesting if you'd share your doubts with the class. Look what you achieved. Bah, coward. Professor Moore. Is it true that you and Professor Ward are devoted to hunting ghosts? My, you have been badly informed. We are devoted to studying them, not to hunting them. Oh, what? That's nonsense. Ghosts don't exist. Do you have any conclusive evidence that can substantiate that statement, Mr. Cooper? They're a myth! An invention of mankind to scare those of weak mind. Oh boy. Those of weak mind, eh? Alright. Let's see. How many of you believe in God? Can you raise your hand? Or you can raise your hands. Everyone did. All of you? Well, perhaps you should be studying theology and not forensic medicine. You can lower your hands. I suppose you think the mere belief in him confirms his existence. Is there any supporting evidence? Any photographs? Have any of you seen him taking a stroll in Hyde Park? Has anyone talked to him? The Pope. Okay, let's set that witness aside for the moment. No one in history has been able to prove it. The only proof we have is faith, and that, regrettably, won't do. Oh boy. Look, gentlemen. Neither I nor Professor Ward asserts that ghosts exist. We're cautious with regard to that matter, even if we have reliable witnesses and there are a large number of cases. Are those arguments enough to accept this as a fact? No. We would be falling into the same trap you fell into with respect to God. Oh boy, okay. We investigate these claims with the best tool science has provided us. Which would be, that is, the scientific method. Makes sense. A method I advise you to use before compulsively raising your hand to defend your beliefs. This is going to get you in so much trouble. I don't think my father would agree with that, with all this blasphemy. No. You're quite ahead of your time. Your father agrees with the idea that students from poorer classes should never be allowed into a university. Uh-oh! As well as agreeing to use child labor in his factories. I mean, yeah. That was part of history. So, with due respect, Mr. Turner, you can take your father's opinion and... Come in. Hello? I'm sorry to interrupt, Patrick. It's quite all right. What do you need? Look, the dean wants to see you. Uh-oh. Can't it wait? The lecture is almost over. It's a delicate matter, Patrick. Is it about Rose? No, it has nothing to do with Rose. What a relief. I was starting to worry. I think you still have cause for concern. Talk to him, would you? I'll take care of the lecture. What were you teaching? The scientific method. Apparently these gentlemen don't get it yet. Uh-oh. That's a salty teacher. Very well. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, gentlemen, the scientific method. One moment. What? Okay. Press F1 for instructions. Or not. F1? There we go. Inventory. Place the cursor at the upper edge of the screen. Select an object. F5, quick save. F7, quick load. Space, skip dialogue. I don't think we're gonna be skipping any dialogue. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was admiring the trophies. Did you know the university won the Greco-Roman Wrestling Championship in 89? I did not. We haven't won since. Such a pity. There are more trophies in the hall. Have a nice day. Okay. Oh, I can... there are more trophies in the hall. Why do I always find you in front of this cabinet? They're pretty, don't you think? Excuse me? The wrestling trophies. Ah, yes, I suppose they are. And such a point of pride for the university, right? Yes, of course. Can I inquire about your obsession with the trophies? I want to win one! I mean, I want the university to win one in my discipline, Greco-Roman wrestling. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly. If not, I apologize. What's preventing you from participating in a championship? I understand you're a good wrestler. Manager Taylor. He doesn't want to be embarrassed, like in 96. What happened in 96? Oxford humiliated us. They defeated all of our wrestlers. Manager Taylor doesn't want that to be repeated. And in his view, the most sensible thing to do is not compete. It makes no sense, right? Especially if they have me. I'm the best wrestler the university has had in years. I might be able to convince the manager. I'd very much appreciate it. Tell him Oxford won't stand a chance against me. Okay. I'm big and relentless. And strong. You look strong, yes. Of course I do. The strongest in the university. Do you want to see? Test me! No, it's fine. There's no need. I trust you. Bring me a metal rod. I'll bend it for you. I don't have one, but don't worry. I'll do what I can to persuade Manager Taylor. Much thanks, Professor. Or many thanks, Professor. Okay. Have a nice day. You too, Professor Moore. We need to get going to the, Mr. Cook. We need to go see the Dean. What are you doing with Professor Ward's portrait, Mr. Cook? Haven't you heard? Of course not. You've been shut up all day in that lecture room. Get inside and they'll bring you up to date. It's a scandal. Uh-oh. A scandal! Okay, let's go through the door. Hello? Ah, Professor Moore. Good afternoon. Very formal. Good afternoon, Dean Carter. Rector Williams, a pleasure. Good afternoon, Professor Moore. You can get a chair from the back, and it won't be necessary. This meeting will be brief. Explain the facts, Dean Carter. Look, This week the university received a generous donation for the Metaphysic Investigations program run by you and Professor Ward. Okay. That's good. 5,000 pounds. Whoa! 5? That's amazing! It would be, if not for a terrible event. All that money has disappeared from the Bank of England. Oh. Uh-oh. What? We've demanded an explanation, and they've confirmed the money was withdrawn yesterday by your colleague. Oh no. What? We wanted to speak with Professor Ward, but he didn't appear today for his lectures. Oh dear. Let's try to remain calm, gentlemen. The professor might simply be... We've been trying to locate him all day. He's vanished. He's run off with the money. And it's an unprecedented scandal. Are you sure it was Professor Ward? Someone could have impersonated him. There are witnesses. And the signature with which the money was withdrawn is undoubtedly his. Lest we forget, his whereabouts are unknown. We believe in presumption of innocence and respect it, but in this case... I'm sorry, Professor Moore. This is the unvarnished truth. How could he withdraw the money? He's just a teacher. He shouldn't be authorized. At one time, he combined his teaching job with the position of deputy treasurer. That was years ago. He resigned. Nevertheless, he was still registered at the Bank of London. We suspect he took advantage of that to commit this crime. Why would he do that? That is exactly what we're wondering. Well, who donated the money? Didn't they say it was anonymous? We only know it was a group of intellectuals from London society. Nothing else. It appears they had no intention of making it public. Okay. And, given the circumstances, they'd prefer to keep it that way. No doubt. Yeah, understandable. Get to the point, Dean Carter. Yes. I'm sorry to tell you that as a result of this matter, the board is considering eliminating your Metaphysic Investigations Department. Oh, uh-oh. Oh dear. But it can't be. It is. My predecessor authorized this department because of the immaculate career of Professor Ward. Sir Archibald Ellsworth would roll over in his grave if he knew of this infamy. Surely you didn't presume to hope we'd keep this nonsense going after what happened, did you? I understand there's discomfort with Professor Ward. But I'm a part of the department too. It isn't fair that I should be blamed for acts of which I'm not responsible. We know, Patrick, but... Patrick? You mean Professor Moore? And I would beseech you not to challenge the board. However, as a courtesy to you, we wish your exit from the department to be as... Stop with this rubbish, Dean Carter. You have 72 hours to prove that your ghosts exist. If you don't present us with material proof by that deadline, forget about your department. Okay. 72 hours? That's not time enough to prove what no one has ever proven throughout the entire history of mankind. This text is a little hard to read. That is your problem, and express your thanks to Dean Carter. He is the one who proposed it. At least he's giving us time. If it were up to me, I would brick up that circus right now with my own hands. It sure as heck is a tongue twister. Damn it! We're the laughingstock of every university in the United Kingdom. I hope you're doing well. Hi, hello. Let them laugh all they want, Vice Chancellor Williams. They only display their ignorance. Do you want some advice? Forget about those ghost fantasies and focus on your work as a teacher. You are the best teacher of forensic medicine in all London. Focus on your work, for God's sake. I don't like him very much. This is a serious institution. Superstition has no place here, and neither do your progressive ideas. As I was saying, he's ahead of his time. Are you aware that we have received complaints from some students' fathers because of your radical ideas? Not surprised. What's wrong with being a progressive? Isn't it part of the university motto? Knowledge, improvement, progress? I mean, it got you there. Don't be a wise arse with me. And remember who you're talking to. 72 hours, Professor Moore. Prepare yourself to say goodbye to a fantasy that never had any place in an institution as respectable as this one. Oh, great. Okay. Ooh. Yikes. 72 hours. 72 hours, Henry. It's humiliating. Why didn't they just close the department immediately? I have more bad news to tell you. Oh, more? Really? There's more? Your department has been sealed. You won't be able to use any of the resources inside. Damn it, Henry! Couldn't you... I can't. If someone sees you there, they'll know it was me who conceded, and that would put me in an awkward situation. It would. It would. The board is treating this matter very seriously. I don't want my position to be jeopardized. I mean, understandable, yeah. I beg you to understand. Yes, I do. I didn't mean to put you in a predicament. I'm sorry. I know the search for the great beyond is your life. But I'm sure adversity will stretch your intellect even further. I don't know how, but try to find proof, please. If it's strong enough, I'll show it to the board, and they'll be forced to keep the department open. Okay, the most terrifying part of this would be living in London. I mean, it was right after the Victorian era. So, yeah. Okay. Shelf. Let's check out the shelf. How many of these have you written? The ones on the first shelf. And part of the second one, too. Wow, impressive. Ghost, Reality or Myth by Dr. Henry Carter. Uh-oh. Does Williams know you wrote this one? Oh, yes. He even read it. Really? Well, actually, only the prologue. Then he gave me a lecture with more words than are in the book. That doesn't surprise me. Globe. I wonder if Professor Ward is still in London. That's the same thing I want to know. Books. The Jewel of Seven Stars by Bram Stoker. The Great God Pan, Arthur Machen, I guess. And Glass Darkly, Joseph Sheridan. Okay. Williams would be angry if he saw you devoted time to these readings while working. Ah, these books? I just received an order from the new library near the London Archaeological Society. Okay. Do you know it? I did not know. You should see for yourself. Okay. There are some genuine jewels. I'll do that. What kind of proof do you need to show the board? Let's see. The tangible kind, of course. Something so conclusive that it would convince the ignoramuses on the board to reconsider their beliefs. I still don't believe what Professor Ward did. Indeed, I'm still processing it myself. But the evidence is unequivocal, Patrick. I'm stuck without him. Don't underestimate yourself, Patrick. You are an extraordinary researcher. I know time is not in our favor, but perhaps pressure will push your brain to unsuspected limits. Maybe, possibly. Do well under pressure. I bet on you, my friend. Any ideas? I remember you said you were working on an electromagnetic field booster. Ooh. Well, it is more complicated than that, in truth, but we could still call it that. It served to stimulate supernatural activity, right? In theory, yes. You could use it in this rushed investigation. Did you finish it? Does it work? I took it home so I could work on it during sleepless nights. It's only missing a piece and then I could give it a try. So, what are you waiting for? Oh, hello? I'll see what I can find. Time is of the essence. Good luck, Patrick. Okay. Let's leave. Oh, 72 hours. I won't be able to prove the great beyond exists in such a short time without the professor's help. I need to find him. Maybe I can discover something that will help me find him at his home on Dorset Street. Okay. Desperately seeking Nelson Ward. Got an achievement. Cool. Mr. Cook. Yes? Did they order you to remove the portrait of Professor Ward? What do you think? I think yes. Exactly. Who ordered it? Who do you think? Vice Chancellor Williams? Exactly. Do you need help? I see you're finding it hard to remove a simple portrait. Do you think old Cook isn't smart enough to take down a picture? Uh-oh. Don't offend him, please. Of course not. Exactly. Wait a moment. Does that mean I am or am not? You are smart enough to take down a portrait. Ah, good. Some genius thought it would be better to attach the paintings with glue instead of a pair of hook screws. That poor wallpaper. In his defense, I'll say that not for anything in the world would I have suspected one of these illustrious professors was a filthy thief. You've already been informed, have you? Sadly. Who would have thought, huh? Though it's not like it comes as a total surprise, frequenting the places he did. Don't badmouth him. But I will manage to take down this portrait with no tool. Okay. One only needs to know how to apply force. Don't wreck the wall. Thus, said Pythagoras, give me a place to stand and I shall move the world. That was Archimedes. You don't need to correct me. I'm not one of your pupils. What places did he frequent? Because you seem to know a lot. A pub, for one, in the East End. The Red Lion. Someone of his stature visiting such establishments. How embarrassing. And in the company of a tart. What tart? What does that mean? I don't know the slang. Courtesan, I guess. Oh, they seemed quite close. She is surely his accomplice. How do you know that? Rumors travel as fast as bad news. That's true. I need to find that woman. She might know where I can find Professor Ward. If you find her, give her to the police. I already told you she surely has something to do with the money theft. Okay. Are you certain you don't need any help? I want to grind his gears a little. Do you want me to help you mark exams? There's no need to. Exactly. Carry on. Raymond Price? Mr. Price. Professor Moore. Studying? Yes. Well, no. I'm reading, a treatise on, medieval churches. And, let me see. My dear Gregory, I am telling you the unvarnished truth. I believe I am now familiar with the extreme limits of terror and revulsion that a man can endure without losing his mind. I'm sorry, Don't worry, Mr. Price. Don't be ashamed of reading M.R. James. He's a national treasure. Continue with your reading. Thank you, Professor Moore. That was kind of a nice interaction. Alright. Now. Dorset Street, Red Lion, University, Patrick Moore's house. Let's go to Dorset. Oh, it is quite dark. That's it. Room number 4. So you're a friend of Professor Ward. Exactly. And he's gone. Sadly. And why do you want to inspect his room? Are you from Scotland Yard? No, I'm a professor, such as he. I only want to have a look to see if there's anything that might enlighten me to his whereabouts. When was the last time you saw him? I know he went out, last evening. Okay. I was in bed, but I heard his footsteps on the stairs. Okay. You haven't seen him since, then? No, sir. Anything strange about him? Of course I noticed. But not only yesterday, always. He's a right peculiar bloke. Though very polite. I wish the rest of my tenants were as courteous as him. Why is it so dark? The electric company talked me into installing this new light system in the house. Okay. What they didn't tell me is that the price would double compared to gaslight. Ooh, boy. That's progress, you know? Progress for the usual suspects. That's an excuse for not paying the electric bill, right? I've told the tenants not to use the corridor light unless they want my bills to start affecting their rent. Understandably. It's curious that he lived here. No offense to you or anything. I mean, his salary was high enough to afford him a better place than this. I said no offense! A bloomin' hovel? Is that what you meant? I don't mean to offend you, Miss Dawson. You offended her! No, you're right. It's a bleeding novel. Though, it's the classiest hovel in all of East End. And with the biggest rooms for 4 blocks. Wow. Would you do me the kindness of lending me the key to the room? I don't have it. What? Professor Ward was a bit forgetful. He asked for my spare key in case he lost his. It wouldn't be the first time that happened. So he's got 2 keys. And me none. That's it. How can I get into his room? You can't. You can wait for the locksmith to come tomorrow. I'm afraid I don't have that much time. Or you can try to open it yourself somehow. I won't object. Just try not to break it. I'll be downstairs if you need me. Okay, bye, thanks. Why do I have a feeling we're gonna break something? Rules. What are the rules? I can't read anything. Closed. Switch? One moment. There's something inside the lamp. Oh, of course there is. I can't reach it. Plant? Daisies. What if we kept turning it on and off? I'd rather keep the corridor lit. Well, we're gonna have to pay for it. What about the vent? There's nothing inside the vent. Okay. Can I read the rules now? Rules of the house. Okay. The rent is paid the first day of each month. Makes sense. That's it? That's the rule? What about this door? That's not Professor Ward's room. I know, but like, worth a shot, you know? What about the plaque? Room number 3. Keep it lit. Room number 4. Professor Ward lived here. Okay, I don't think I can do anything. Can I turn it off while I'm... Those rules are too much. Right? Okay, well let's leave for now, I suppose. Let's check our house. Oh, hello. Lord Blackwood? Oh, Rose, you did not mention there was a family gathering. We came as soon as we heard. We are very disappointed in you, Patrick. What? Why? Do you have anything to say in your defense? I don't know what you're talking about, Lord Blackwood. Don't take us for fools, my boy. Your nonsense has finally exhausted this family's patience. Uh-oh. It wasn't enough to embarrass us with your ghostly fantasies, but you ended up involved in a robbery. No, I didn't. And at the university, no less. No one has ever defiled the Blackwood family name until now. One moment. Involved? I had nothing to do with. Silence, miscreant. The only words I will tolerate leaving your lips are an apology. Okay. Very well, I apologize. You honor yourself. That is a noble gesture indeed. But it's not enough. Of course it's not. We have decided by unanimous agreement to cut ties with you. As of now, bid farewell to my daughter, to us, and to this house. I live here, in my daughter's house. Therefore, it belongs to the Blackwood family. And it became a tainted house from the moment you came to live here in sin with my daughter, you seductive devil. Hey, how are you? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. Rose has nothing to say? Dad is right, Patrick. It would be best for us to go our separate ways. Are we getting dumped as well? What? There will be no wedding, of course. Yeah, we are. We're getting dumped. Is that it? Is this how you end 3 years of blissful engagement? Blissful? Do you think Rose was happy with you? Okay, you need to stop. As a major shareholder in the bank, I have taken the liberty of pulling some strings to freeze your bank account. So now I don't have money either. Okay, thanks. You will not be able... Ooh, my headphones are dying. You will not be able to withdraw your money until you have proven your innocence. But what? Is that even legal? I have all the right in the world. But you had best be prepared to spend your entire year's salary as a professor to afford a lawyer if you are intent on challenging it. Our situation went from bad to worse. That is all this family has to say. Hobson? Sir? Bring that briefcase and return it to Mr. Moore. I do not want that devil's accessory in this house. At once, sir. Oh my God! Everything just went from bad to worse. Are you going to leave me on the street with just my briefcase? What about the rest of my belongings? Hobson will make sure they reach you as soon as you provide us with a contact address. I don't have anywhere to go! That is no longer a concern of the Blackwood family. Wow. I'm sorry about the situation, Mr. Moore. You do not deserve this. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hobson. I appreciate that you are the only sensible person in the Blackwood household. What are they talking about? Hobson, hand him the briefcase and return to your place. We got our briefcase at least. Yay. Hobson would escort you to the door, but I believe you know the way. Hobson is a real one, yes. Hold on, Patrick. I want to give you something before you go. I don't think I can, no. I hope it's not the engagement ring. It is pure gold. Take this. It would be rude to receive suitors with your portrait on the table. Oh, Rose, please. Is this truly what you want? You know I defied my family when they opposed our relationship. And you also know how uncomfortable I feel whenever my friends discuss what you do. I am a professor, Rose. You hunt ghosts, Patrick. I can endure all that for love. But you have been forsaking our relationship for too long. You devote all your attention to the dead and neglect the living. And that, my love, I can't bear. So I am grateful to my parents for opening my eyes. I know I've been very busy lately working on my prototype. And I am sorry for what I've put you through. We can fix this, Rose. Honestly, she's not worth it. Look deep into your soul. Her and her family aren't worth it, dude. Listen to your heart. What does it tell you? Extra! Suspect in a Camden Town murder arrested. His name is Robert Wood. Oh my god! What? Oh my... Yikes! So our department is closed. Our friend and colleague went missing. We are involved in theft of 5,000 pounds. And now our fiancé has broken up with us and has kicked us out of our house, and her father has freezed our account so we'd have access to no money or the rest of our belongings. Wow! Okay. Yikes! Hello, little Tim. I turned 11 yesterday, so spare me the little bit. I thought the nickname was because you're short. Just Tim, okay? By the way, your father-in-law had a word with me. Proper high and mighty type, you know. Threatened to call the police if I keep selling papers here. Tell him if he's got issues to take it up with the newspaper and stop bothering the working men. I mean, he's not my father-in-law now. A copy as usual, right, Mr. Moore? I have no money on me. Go to your house and get it. I no longer live there. Really? Well, you know, company policy, no money, no news. How about you tell me today's news? Sure, why not? What topic are you interested in? Society. Rose Blackwood, daughter of financial tycoon Lord Julian Blackwood, seeks a suitor after her breakup with Professor Patrick Moore. That was fast! What on earth? I couldn't help but hear her father's shouts from inside the house. Oh, you little bugger. That was not funny. I'm just messing around, okay? Don't get cheeky, Tim. Yeah, they wasted no time. Oh my goodness, what a little bugger. Politics. The National Union of Women's Suffrage Societies has called for a massive march this Thursday. Okay, cool. Do you believe women should have the right to vote, Mr. Moore? Yes? Of course? That's exactly what my mom says. On the other hand, my dad says, what's next? Children voting? Events. The police have tracked down the patient who escaped from Blackstone Asylum 3 days ago. Okay. Upon being apprehended, he reported inhumane practices with the patients admitted there. Scary place, that one, eh? I've heard some terrifying stories about that place. Entertainment. Poor John by Ada Jones is the most popular song in England at the moment. Would you like me to sing the chorus? Yeah. John took me round to see his mother, his mother, his mother. Okay. God, I should charge you extra for this. I don't have money. Sport. The sports section today mainly focuses on the ritual performed by this boxer chap, One Round Jack. Okay. Apparently, he always walks into the ring with a bunch of violets. Ooh, okay. I feel like that's important, because why would that be mentioned? Says it's his lucky charm. Huh, okay. The geezer who wrote the piece thought it was a laugh and tried to take the mickey out of him. And where's the humor in that? I don't know. And I hope One Round Jack doesn't read the article. Yeah, that'd be bad. Ask if he accepts Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin was a thing in 1907. If I were the writer, I'd be miles away from London by now. I think I'm already well informed. Thank you. Okay. London wants its neighborhoods to remain clean. I mean, understandable. Yes, yes. Those of wealthy people in particular, understandably. Let's walk a bit. Let's go to the Red Lion. Oh, a dog. Oh, no. I'm not going to pet a mangy, flea-ridden dog. Okay. It might even have rabies. Is it foaming at the mouth? If not, then you're probably fine. Prostitute. Excuse me? Yes? I'm looking for a man. How? You've got the wrong street, mate. No money, no partner, no career, and you live in London? What a nightmare. Yeah. I mean... Never mind, forget it. Yeah, you don't really want to go around saying that sort. Jesus, another one of those. Windows. I cannot see inside. They are dreadfully filthy inside and out. Let's go to the door. I'll be back tomorrow. You're lucky I've got more patience than Patty. Hello? By the way, all this old dry wood looks mighty flammable to me. Remind Harvey about it. Any trouble, mate? No? None? Then get out me way. The Red Lion. According to Mr. Cook, the professor used to come to this tavern accompanied by a mysterious woman. Okay. I hope they can tell me who she is. Oh, it's the song that the kid was talking about. I better ask the bartender first. Alright. You must know his clientele better. Well, sorry. That Queen Victoria up there. Good afternoon. Drinks are paid for in advance. I suppose you won't have an issue with that. Who is that guy? What guy? The one who was threatening you, obviously. Ah, where are you from? Hyde Park? Berkeley Square? Belgravia. Ah, Belgravia. Towering buildings made of gold and streets lined with petal carpets. It's no wonder someone like you wouldn't know Patty's men. Poor John. Patty? Is he a thug? Will you keep your voice down, you fool? Maybe you don't need his services. But in this place, he's indispensable. Okay. He's more affordable than bribing the police. And he acts faster. I don't suppose you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Belgravia. I've never heard of Patty and his men. Quite evident. Who are they? Where do they operate? It's better you don't know anything. For your own good. I'm looking for someone. His name is Nelson Ward. He's a university professor, always well-dressed, and a bit eccentric, I'd say. I've been told he frequents this place. I haven't the faintest idea who you're talking about, sir. Not even the woman who usually accompanies him? A woman? In the Red Lion? Are you joking? The only women who come in here are those whores who want to be bought a drink. Okay. Opinionated. I was told he usually comes at night. At night. That's Harvey, the owner of the place, who takes care of that shift. If you come back later, he might be able to help you. Okay. I cannot wait that long. In a hurry to get out of the East End, eh? It's not that. Ask some of these drunks, maybe they'll know something. Alright. But don't get your hopes up. They've got enough to do without throwing up on themselves. Thank you very much. Appreciated. Guy. Excuse me, sir. John took me around to see his mother. His mother. His... Excuse me for bothering you, sir. Your best solution is the situation. Just stay at that pub and drink endlessly. We don't have money. We have to pay in advance. I ended up with a broken pinky. Ooh. I don't want anything to do with anyone. Since you're here, take this. Bye, John. You look like you're doing well for yourself. So how about buying me around, huh? Gin, if you please. That greedy rat Bert doesn't allow credit. He's nothing like Harvey. Do I? Apologies for interrupting you again. Yes? Okay, well I can't get him a gin, so I tried. I apologize for interrupting your moment of bliss. Can I ask you a question? Oh, how eloquently you speak. I hope I can keep up. I'm looking for a regular patron of this tavern. Look around. Evidence suggests that he usually comes here at night. I'm not around here at those hours. I'm on the night shift at the factory, and they pay the same as the day shift. Ugh. But I won't bore you with my hardships. You probably think the same as my boss. So your friend is a regular at this dive at night, huh? You should ask Harvey when he comes. The owner? I don't have much time to wait for him. One of those trollops out there usually hangs around at night, too. She does business with those who haven't spent all their money on booze. I think her name is Kate. You should ask her. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful. You're welcome. How's this one doing? Excuse me, sir. Snore. Okay. Ah, I see. I know I don't have any money, but like, I just figured. Ask your ex-fiance for money. Tell her so you can drink, then she'll feel bad. I highly doubt she'd feel bad about that. Let's continue on, I suppose. She is busy. How about you? Ma'am? You again? What do you want? Kate, right? No, I'm Ruth. She's Kate. Kate? Kate! What do you want, Ruth? Can't you see I'm busy? Busy? With that one? I didn't say anything because I wanted you to figure it out for yourself. He shaved off his beard but still smells like a pig. Uh-oh. Hey! Mind your own business, whore. Hold on a minute. I think Ruth's onto something. You're the guy from yesterday who wanted a piece of us. And without paying. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm new in town. Want free sex? Head to the alley behind that fence. No one ever goes through there. Just think of your mother. What the hell? No whore laughs at me. I'll beat you both so bad you'll be less recognizable than these Whitechapel whore. Jack the Ripper reference. Uh-oh. Any trouble, mate? None, officer. You sure about that? You're bloody whores. Thank you for reminding me, these ladies, of their trade, Sherlock. Now bugger off. Everything all right here? It is now. Thanks, McPherson. Be careful, all right? By the way, you're a week behind your payment. We're aware of that. But you're costing us dearly. Maybe we should go with that Irishman. He doesn't ask for much. That Irishman would twist your necks if you were late on a payment. With me, you just spend a short while behind bars. Oh my god. By the way, I'm Irish too. What did you want, Ruth? This gentleman is asking for you. He's one of those. One of those what? Come closer. Good afternoon, my name is Patrick Moore. The bartender at the tavern mentioned that you know most of his customers. Okay. Especially the nighttime ones, yes. Well, I'm looking for Professor Ward, isn't it? Yes. How did you know that? Look at you, the fish out of water in a place like this. Part Irish on your mother's side. Oh, that's so cool. I highly doubt you're looking for any stinking drunkard from that dive. I know him, yeah. A very polite chap, one of those few who greets us when they come around here. What do you want with him? I know he's occasionally accompanied by a woman. Yes. Do you know her? Do I know her? Everyone in London knows her, and she's not the late Queen. Who is she? It's been a slow morning, and it seems you have no intention of paying for my services. No, not necessarily. I'm afraid I'll have to charge you for that information, Mr. Moore. I don't have money! I'm truly sorry, but I have no money at all. Are you serious? That suit you're wearing costs more than I'd make in a month on the streets. I have money, yes, but I cannot access it. It's a long story. You know what? I've had a dry mouth all morning. Usually at night, Harvey, the tavern owner, treats me to a drink. But he's not around now, and that snooty Bert isn't usually up for it either. We don't serve whores here, let alone buy them a drink. The tavern isn't his to offer anyways. The idiot thinks he's going to inherit Harvey's business. So get me a drink and I'll tell you anything you want. I don't have money! I usually talk more with a greased gullet. I couldn't afford it. I told you I don't have any money on me. Give it a try. You'll be surprised when you find out who that woman you asked about is. Oh God, okay. Jeez. That's so cool. Also a bit Irish. Have a very small percentage. That's so cool. Oh, what's here? Hello? Welcome to Donovan and Fletcher, your press clipping agency. Okay. My partner, Mr. Donovan, is not here at the moment. My name is Oscar Fletcher. It's a pleasure to welcome a new client. Do you know what a press clipping agency does, sir? Asking for money so you can... No, it's my first time coming to a place like this. Imagine you need information about specific facts or data collected by the press. We have a team of people dedicated to reading dozens of newspapers every day and cataloging each article. Yeesh. I see. Therefore, we can offer you any information that has appeared in the newspapers in a matter of minutes. That's so cool. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave. Thank you. I don't know how to open the thing. Like the lamp. What if I go inside? Can I? Is there anything else I can do inside? If I talk to you. Apologies for interrupting you again. Yes? Could you invite one of the ladies working outside in for a drink? Let's see. I know it's a lot to ask. But when I get my money, I will repay you twofold. We don't serve whores here. Let alone buy them a drink. Yeah, we're not allowed to pet the dog because flea-ridden and potential rabies, so not allowed to touch the dog. Okay, so... I wonder if I hear that song anymore, I might go ballistic. Alright, well, let's see if these ladies say anything else. Do you know who the woman Kate was referring to is? I step out the dog, yeah. I haven't the slightest idea. I'm not usually here at night. Okay. Ask the dog for money. Miss Kate? Miss Kate! Did you hear that, Ruth? Makes you feel like you're walking the streets of Berkeley Square. Get me a drink, Mr. Moore. I can't! Do me that favor. I quite literally can't. Dog, do you have any money? Any coin in your fur? I think I have to go elsewhere. Is there anything that I can use to, like, a glass, photograph? What if I have my own cup? I have my own cup. Thanks. What if I have my own cup? I have my own cup. No? Okay. Like you're just... Ugh. Okay. Alright. See where else I can travel to. Need money. Need something to break the lamp. No money. How come these women can't grasp that concept? Right? I don't have money! And I'm kicked out of my house! I lost my fiance. Let's check the university. Screw it. Check the university. Is there anything? No. Robert Collins. Inventing a new musical genre, Mr. Collins? I would settle for producing a single musical. No, Professor Moore. This is a disaster. The Christmas concert is approaching, and I can't even play the flute properly. I don't have the strength to blow. I'm out of breath. Are you alright, son? I don't know what's happening to me. Too much exhaustion, I suppose. Exams, thesis, the concert. The more I think about it, the more I feel this tightness in my chest, anxiety and stress. Try to relax, Collins. You are far too young to have a heart attack. Let's try talking to Carter. The dean, help me. Can I have like 5 pence? Oh, you're of no use. No use. What if I continue this way? Door. Oh, hello. Mr. Lewis. Frank? Bad news, right? Worse. The board is threatening to close down the Metaphysic Investigations Department if I don't present irrefutable proof within 72 hours. Proof of what? Of the existence of the great beyond. Damn idiots! That's an impossible time frame. How dare they? That despicable Williams will end up getting what he wants. Still trying to get the painting off the wall. I know. What do you think of what Professor Ward did? Are you asking me if I believe he's innocent? Is he? What do you think? I think neither of us is answering a single question. I don't know, Patrick. Nelson Ward is famous for being eccentric and impulsive. But that, of course, doesn't make him a miscreant. So, do you think he is innocent? It is a hard thing to prove, yeah. The evidence of the crime is unequivocal. Though, simultaneously, I believe that if he committed such misconduct, he must have had a good reason. Not just a financial one. Ask the skeleton for money so you can drink. I think he's pretty bare bones. What reason? I cannot begin to fathom. I only hope this makes some sense. Have you seen any ghosts lately? Just throwing a ball out there. God willing, this would be easy, right? Thank you, it was good. How long has the Metaphysic Investigations Department been running? 3, 4 years? 4. And they want to solve the great mystery of life after death within 72 hours. Yes. They neither want to nor intend to. I have been given that time frame. It is because Henry interceded. If only you could succeed. I like to see the faces of those decrepit geezers when you show them undeniable proof. I think I didn't know Professor Ward enough. We had a very close relationship, but it was purely professional. I don't know a single thing about his life apart from him being the chief coroner of Scotland Yard before becoming a teacher. Can I go to Scotland Yard? If I had taken even a mild interest in him, I might have detected signs of what he would do. Don't punish yourself with that, Patrick. Nelson was very reserved. I doubt anyone in the faculty really got to know him. I don't know how I can face this research against the clock. But trying hard. No sleep. I don't want to be untactful, but That's an endeavor doomed to fail. Yeah, I mean... To this day, no one has been able to find any conclusive evidence of the existence of the great beyond. Perhaps in the future we could resolve the matter, but not in such a short time. I need to find the professor. I can't do this alone. We were a team. How about asking for help from the British Society of Paranormal Studies? I doubt they would assist. Neither the professor nor I are welcome there. That's unfortunate. Because of that damned article. What about Richard? He always supported you. And he could be a valuable ally in this quest. Charles. He's not in London at the moment. No? Damn. Any ideas that might help? Great Beyond is a Fallout New Vegas reference. I have no idea. I've never played any of the Fallout games. Now that I think about it, Nelson mentioned having found a place worth investigating. Do you remember where it could be? I think it was located in central London. A house, maybe? I don't recall. I was having a busy day when he told me about it, and I didn't pay enough attention. No, you didn't! I'm sorry, I'm not helping. I mean... don't worry. Thank you for always supporting me. Aww. Poor guy. I know of only 2 people who could prove the existence of the Great Beyond. One of them is Nelson. You are the other. So you shall always have my support in everything you do. Aw, I should get going. He's trying, he is. If I can do anything for you. I understand, Frank. I appreciate it. Before I go, do you have a few dollars so I can go drink? Honestly, please. 5 pence. He's trying. He is. He's trying so hard. Ugh. Cabinet. The 4 first drawers are full of anatomy prints. Okay. The rest are intended for school materials. Sell them and get some coin. Books. Atlas of Human Anatomy. Okay. I use it to illustrate my lectures. Oh, fun! The one on the bottom is The Empty House and Other Ghost Stories by Blackwood. It serves me to help me evade whatever. Blackwood though, full of flasks and test tubes. What is a flask of sulfuric acid doing here? It should be in the lab. Well, you're gonna keep it. Thank you. You're sure as hell gonna keep that. Skeleton, you need to be careful handling these anatomical skeletons because they're very fragile. Oh, we got a hand. Okay. Oh, look at you still struggling up there. You do you, mate. How about her? Alright, what if we use the hand for this? I can't reach it. I know, but you know what? We're gonna try to get creative. I could use the skeleton arm to carefully remove the crystal from the lamp. Yes. Progress. Damn, it's not long enough. Skeleton lending a hand, literally. Literally. Maybe a little jump will help. What was that? Curses! What was that noise? I'm gonna tell the truth. I accidentally... No, I heard nothing. I suppose it came from room number 3. Yes, I think it came from there. Well, I'll talk to Mr. Bloke. Bloach? He is usually quite noisy. Skeleton didn't give you money, but at least he was able to lend a hand. Why would you do that? There's a key here. To the room? To the room? I'll pick up the broken crystal. I don't want to give excuses to the landlady. But you did. Well, you didn't even admit to it. Where can I hide the criminal evidence? In the daisies. Ah. Oh, in the vent. Nothing to see here. She didn't notice the lack of light. We turned the light off. Closed. Okay, well, you know what? Use the key. Here we go. Yes! Painting. Oh, there's a bird. I think the professor would rest better under the watchful eye of Darwin than under Jesus. The window. Shoo! Rats of the sky, shoo the pigeons away. The street is full of... Oh, the professor felt more comfortable among them than among his colleagues. Desk. There's a notebook on the desk. Read it. Gather information. The house of Benwell Street. It is discouraging to discover that all the places worth investigating were in the end either frauds or a waste of time. However, I found a location that, if my inquiries are correct, could afford a unique opportunity to me and my colleague, Professor Moore. It is an old, impressive building located at 34 Benwell Street. Its original owner was Thomas Highmore, a widower philanthropist who lived in the house during the early years of last century. After his death, his heirs rented the house to several tenants. One of them, Frederick Price, reported strange blows coming from the basement to the police. Raps? An officer corroborated the facts, to which he added, as is stated in his report, that several objects in the room started to slowly move without human intervention. A police report that confirms unexplained supernatural phenomena. Contrary to the account of the normal witness, which is always an act of faith to consider believable, this changes everything. No police officer of sound mind would cast doubt on his professionalism by falsely signing a report such as this, so we can be sure this is an account we can accept, and thus a very valuable one. Terrified, the Prices left the house 2 months later. Their place was taken by Benjamin Jones. By searching through the documents of the estate agency that managed the property, I found a report stating that the tenant abandoned the house 4 weeks later due to constant unspecified occurrences in the basement. In my investigation, I found 2 other cases with that basement as the epicenter of supernatural activity, but I have yet to verify them. I still haven't informed Patrick about this. We could be dealing with another dead end, and if someone has to waste his time with this, I'd rather it be mine. My instinct, though, tells me 34 Benwell Street is the place we've been dreaming of all these years. Professor Nelson Ward, October 14th, 1907. Yes. 34 Benwell Street. Yes! Now check all the drawers, cabinets, or any containers. Yeah, I know. I highly doubt we're gonna get anything. That junk box stands out. Okay. Let's see what's in it. Coin! There's a copper wire reel that may come in handy. Ooh, okay. So we just got copper. Well, it's too rusty. Okay, so rusty copper. Documents and notebooks. Okay. I should check them. They may contain clues to the professor's whereabouts. This will take me some time. It's worth it at this point. 1 hour later. There's nothing in them that reveals where the professor is. Okay. Crucifix. The professor is an atheist. So I gather that crucifix was already here when he arrived. Maybe, possibly. A map! It's a map of central London where the professor has marked several places worth investigating. Okay, cool. This is 34 Benwell Street. There's a red circle around one of them. Yeah, 34 Benwell Street. What about the trunk? Old oil lamp. Okay. I'll take it. Sure. Is there nothing else? Pray for money. Yeah, I can tell you refuse to give up. I appreciate it. It's funny. Okay, well, let's check out the haunted house. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Number 34 Benwell Street. I hope the professor was right and there's genuine supernatural activity here. Good afternoon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Patrick Moore and I am interested in conducting an investigation in this house. A what? A scientific investigation. Look, I have no bleeding clue what's going on here, but you can't enter the bleeding house. So bugger off. Wait, it is vitally important that I be able to carry out my research. Listen up, mate. I don't give a bloody damn about you or your fancy investigation. So do me a favor and sod off, alright? Should have my dad here. He still has his accent. He could do that. Could I enter the house? Dudes be like, I know a spot, then bring you to 34 Benwell Street. I've told ya, you can't enter the house. It ain't safe. Gonna be torn down soon. Bloody hell, I shouldn't even be here. Then why are you here? Where can I find the owner of the house? Can't give you that info. When is the demolition scheduled? That ain't none of your business. Don't know why I'm even having this conversation. Please help me in my investigation. Even though I know you don't want to. I am a serious individual, university professor and scientist. I possess credentials. Keep them to yourself. You're starting to get on my nerves. You can't tear down a haunted house. That's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. And in England, there's actually a law to, like, not tear down any historical buildings. Ask for like 5 or 6 quid, right? Have you witnessed any strange occurrences in the house? I'm grasping at straws, really. Listen, mate. Clear off if you don't want trouble, alright? What's the reason for such hostility? Ain't you given up? Leave me alone if you don't want things to get ugly. Am I making myself clear? Crystal, do yourself a favor and bugger off. Ain't getting paid to put up with idiots. Excuse me, I will not allow you to talk to me like that. Then get the bloody hell out of here, for God's sake. I fear gaining access to this house will not be easy. I'm gonna dream Mama didn't raise no quitter. Oh. Hey, boy. Bloody idiot, ain't he? Who? That bloke. Ah, yes. Not very friendly. Anyway, what do you want to get in there for? I am a scientist. I understand there's some unusual activity in this house. What? The house is haunted, that's all. Precisely. You say there are ghosts in this house? Why do you think it's abandoned? Nobody wants to live there. How do you know there are ghosts? We've always known. This house has a tragic history. What's the history? Well, that and what happened to old Mortimer. What? What's the story behind this house? Information! Good job, kid! Hell yeah! My grandma told me that the first tenant, a bloke named Thomas Highmore, hanged himself in the basement of the house. Okay. Since then, folks claim his ghost wanders the halls. They probably don't like people in his house. My grandma also said that no one who's lived here has lasted more than a month. They've all encountered the ghost. What happened to Mortimer? Old Mortimer is a tramp who spends his days picking up cigarette butts off the ground. Ask the ghost for a drink? I don't think he will. He sleeps on the streets, except for one night last winter when he decided to huddle in there to escape the cold. Poor guy. He came out screaming in the middle of the night, saying he saw a ghost in the basement. And you know, he went crazy. More than he already was. Why do they want to demolish the house? I've heard something about the structure. It's unstable. Like most of the houses on this street, really. Do you know when they plan to demolish it? I don't know. But what I do know is they've hired these blokes to prevent looting. Apparently the house still holds valuable items. Are there more people in the house? There are a couple more inside. I don't think anyone wants to loot anything anyways. Probably not. Folks steer clear of this place. Understandably. I would like to enter the house. 'Cause I'm dumb! I am investigating strange phenomena, and from what I have gathered, this house is the perfect place for it. Distract him! Are you a ghost hunter? I am not too fond of that term, but you could say so. I am a scholar. That's fascinating. A ghost hunter. Oh, I've got a plan. Then I would have a good story to tell my mates. Me mates. How I helped a real ghost hunter get into the haunted house. You know, I can get that bloke to stop watching the entrance. Please. Please. Is that so? Oh, hang on. Forget it. 'Cause it'd mean having to go back home, and I'm afraid my dad'll give me a hiding. What? Oh. Why would your father hit you? He's the shoe shine man, not me. But today he couldn't work. He's got a hangover. Whenever he's like that, he sends me to do the job. But I forgot the shoe brush, and that's part of the plan. If I go back home and he finds out, he'll give me a hiding for being irresponsible. Yeah, I know, he's like right there. He's even looking at us. I've been unable to work all morning, and I've come to this street so my father won't see me if he decides to get out of bed. Sounds awesome. Not many. Oh, I'm safe here. I mean, are you? For now, yeah, exactly. If you tell me where you live, I can go get that brush for you. I already told you, if he finds out I forgot it, he'll hit me. I can convince him not to. Then I won't be the only one getting a hiding. Without the brush, there's no plan, right? I'm afraid so. Let's see. You need a brush to shine shoes. Exactly. Otherwise, you won't be able to carry out your plan. Yes, it's a good plan. Listen. I'll convince that bloke that he needs a shoe shine, and when I get him here, you go in the house. Okay. But don't do it through the front door. Okay. Is there a back entrance? If you go around the house, there's a little window at ground level that leads to the basement. We're going straight to the basement, okay. It's broken. That's where old Mortimer got in that night. It's a brilliant plan. Yeah, you just need the brush. You're a little evil genius. I will see what I can do. Oh, goody. Thomas sounds awesome. Nothing like picking up cigarette butts off a Walmart parking lot. It's the simple things in life. What the hell? Video game logic. I'm gonna sneak past the guard. The guard's standing 2 feet away, right? And he's right there. He's even looking at us half the time. Again, he's right there. I know! He's right there. Alright. I guess we're gonna exit. Am I able to... Do I need to... So I need to get the brush, no? Can we deal with this matter? Can we deal with this matter with blah, blah, blah. Didn't you hear me? Bugger off. Alright. Where do you live? Without a shoe shine brush, you can't carry out your plan, can you? Where do you live? Exactly. Okay, well, great, thanks. Touch grass, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna need to. Here, I have a plant. Does that count? Where's my plant? I'm touching greenery. I want to get like grass turf and just put it in one of my desk drawers so that I can touch grass. Close enough. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's what I want to do. What if I go over this side? Dog? No, I'm not going to pet it. Do you know who that? Okay, yeah. Is there anywhere else? We'll find everything in just a few minutes. Great. I actually didn't want to. Affordable prices. What does going this way do? Nothing. I'm just back. What about you? Patrick Moore's house. Even though it's not my house anymore. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Ooh, I love that book. I am no longer welcome in my own home. Tim. Hello again, little Tim. Tim. Can't pet that dog? No. You're well informed about everything happening in London. That's my job. I try to read the most attention-grabbing stories in each edition so I can shout them at the top of my lungs and get the customer's attention. Smart lad. And not just from the London news I'm selling, but from the competition too. Wow. You're quite the professional. Gotta go. Let's leave. Can I have that thing? Have a good day, Mr. Moore. Can I have that? I don't want to disturb him, but I do. Assassinated. I would like to disturb him, though. Put an article in the newspaper about needing money for alcohol. I don't think that'd get us anywhere, but you know, it could be worth a shot. What about... There'd be nothing here, would there? What do I have here? Oil lamp, copper wire, a notebook, sulfuric acid, glass. Here's my electromagnetic field prototype. At least they gave us that. Okay, can we use the copper for anything? I spent many sleepless nights working on it. I hope it works. There is something else inside. Okay, what else? The old metaphysic glossary written by the professor. There's also a pair of my gloves that... Hold on a minute. There's only one. Where's the other? Could I use the glove as, like, the shoe thing? Also, can I... No, can I do that? It is just what I need to connect the two coils. Hey, there we go. Perfect. But it's a very delicate device. Okay. The rest on the copper wire could cause a malfunction in the machine. Could I use the sulfuric acid? I don't want to take any risks. Rare is bro carrying all of this? It's kind of like Link. Just shove it in your pockets. It's fine. Hammer space. Okay, stop. Wait, hold on. I can't do that. Okay, but like, I don't want to be stuck holding this. I don't want to be stuck holding this. There we go. Okay. What if I do sulfuric acid? Haha! There we go. Perfect. Now that I have true copper that's not rusted, I'll keep the empty flask. I might need it later. Okay, just make sure you rinse it quite well. Bag of holding from D&D. Yeah. Okay, what if I do this now? There we go. The machine should work now. Yay! Same way how Final Fantasy characters are carrying 99 potions and 20 unequipped weapons. Exactly! Exactly! What if we try to use the glove as the shoe shine? Would that work? Well, we got our machine up and going so far, so that's a bonus. Could I give you the glove? No. That won't serve my plan. Ah. Okay. What's the poster say? The sign warns that this property will be demolished soon. But it does not say when. My Skyrim character always has 200 potions that I never use, but like, might need them later. Like 10 plus unequipped weapons. Honestly. That's the way to play, that's for sure. Okay, where can I find a brush? Maybe up at the university? Oh, the guy's still trying to make noise on a flute. Do you have anything? Dean Carter? Please tell me yes. Genius, huh? Who? Ah, Williams, yes. You know, he's never agreed with the university being involved in supernatural matters. Even if they're studied through science. What happened with Professor Ward was the perfect excuse to close down the department, don't you think? To him, it was like manna from heaven. It's what he's been waiting for since the beginning. I have no doubt about that. Williams is an old school teacher, quite literally. His closed mind belongs to the last century. Forget about him and focus on searching for proof of supernatural activity. I will try to keep him at bay as best I can. Do you have a shoe brush? Or like 6 quid? Time is of the essence. I am quite aware. Thank you. Thanks. Anything, nothing, anything, nothing. Ugh. Which university are we in? Cambridge? Ugh. Do you have anything? Still entranced by the trophies. Always. Have a nice day, Mr. Lee. You too, Professor Moore. Thanks. Statue. It was a gift from Raymond Baxter, former pupil and famous sculptor. It represents a certain Celt deity celebrating the winter solstice. The board has threatened to retire this pagan figure several times, to the pupils' dismay. Every 21st of December, they fill the statue's bowl with whiskey and parade in front of it, paying their respects. Okay, so it's like October, November, right? So I'll wait. We only have 3 days. I was gonna say we could wait, but no. Don't even get me started on Fallout 4. I have 55 tin cans, 4 alarm clocks, 39 clipboard, 67 cola bottles, 7 bags of concrete. Why do you have all of that? What the heck? Alright. Chalkboard. Anything on the chalkboard? I believe it's time to get rid of this old eraser. Maybe. 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 Possibly. Hopefully. Oh, you need to break junk down for materials? Oh. I've never played any of the Fallout games, so quite interesting. Okay. This? Oh! That's the closest thing to a brush. Yes, sir. But it won't do. It's dirty. The idea is to shine that bloke's shoes to distract him, not get them dirty. Clap it against the wall. Okay, well, how do I clean this bloody brush then? What if I attach the glove to it? That won't clean the eraser? Alright, great, thanks. How do I go about cleaning the eraser? Fallout makes you a hoarder. Oh, goodness. Would there be anything at the university I could potentially use? Do you want an eraser? You can have an eraser. Too busy to be bothered with that. He's still attempting. He hasn't made any progress. Statue? I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? Don't know if Mr. Lee would help me with that. You could ask. Okay, let's just go back in here. There has to be... Forensic science has progressed a lot in recent years. I hope these boys end up being a professional as Professor Ward once was. Cabinet. I don't need anything from the cabinet. Anything? What about this cabinet? The 4 first drawer, print, blah blah blah. Anything at the desks? Portrait. Queen Victoria's reign was so long, and her personage is still so present that no one dares to take down her portraits yet. How can I clean this brush? Just give it a good wallop. It's fine. How do I clean the eraser? What about if I do that? Ha ha ha! The eraser is clean with no trace of chalk dust. Good. It's exactly what we wanted to do. Okay, now go here. Give this to the kid. Does this work for you? It is a chalk eraser, but I thought that... Oh, yes! And it's clean! Yeah, I cleaned it. With this, I will finally be able to work. You're welcome. Listen carefully now. While I'm shining that bloke's shoes, he won't be paying any attention to the entrance. He is, right there. And what's staring at us? How do you know he won't be paying attention? Leave that part to me. Go around the house and look for a low window that's broken. If old Mortimer could get in through there, so can you. So it's in for drinking money. Is he deaf? I think he is. Are you ready? Give me room and watch. Alright. Oi, you! Yes, I'm talking to you. What's your problem, kid? I think the problem is with you. Have you taken a look at your shoes? My what? Mind your own business, tadpole. Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you. Warn me about what? If the one who hired you were to pass by and see your shoes, he'd think he paid for a pigsty caretaker. Uh-oh. I don't think you're giving off a very good impression. You bloody little trickster. How much would you charge for me to shine me shoes? Don't worry about the price. Someone like you can afford it. I have the most competitive prices in all of London. Alright. But make it quick, alright? And make them sparkle. When I'm done with them, they'll look like they were just bought at Harrods. And if you want, for the same price, I can sing you a song. I sing very well. I'm part of the church choir. Do you know Poor Johnny? Who doesn't? I love Poor Johnny. Now lift your foot and place it there. Okay. Is that my cue to go? Well done, boy. He's a guard in a video game. Of course he is. Cass could literally shoot him right now and he'd respond with, must have been the wind. Literally, yeah, I could have. Goodness gracious, the odor of dampness in this basement is quite potent. And we don't have a light. It's almost unsanitary. Of course it's unsanitary. I like how everything is just classified as darkness. I can't see a thing. I cannot conduct. Oh, wait. Oil lamp. Oil lamp. I have an oil lamp. Go back. I should light it first. Do I have a match? I don't think I have a match. Oh, we're always so close. Crystal flask, glove, oil lamp. But I need... As the darkness reminds... Ah! I see a portrait. I'm gonna crawl out for a second. Where can I find oil? Where can I find oil? Or a light. Like a lighter. The acid might have been flammable, but we used it for the copper wire because the copper was rusted. Let's try back here. Dorset Street. Lamp. I hope I'm not here when Miss Dawson notices what happened. Where can I find oil? Yeah. I forgot it was used. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just check the rest of this shelf, maybe. I don't need anything else from here. Great. I already checked all the documents. They don't contain anything of value for finding the professor. Okay. What about some matches, though? Doesn't look very comfortable. Though the professor wouldn't care. I've seen him fall asleep between classes in the most unimaginable places. Anything else in here? I'll close it. Okay, well, thanks. Kitty. Oh yeah, Cypress is here. Yeah. Daisies. No animals allowed. Oh. Out of respect to the rest of the tenants, silence is requested beyond 10 p.m. Oh, here's the rest of the very thorough investigation. Walk up to the shelf. There's nothing I need here, right? Are there matches or oil? Matches or oil? Can I take a candle? No. Can I take a candle? Can You've made no progress! Do better. They said I didn't need anything else from here. Lantern is fire, kind of. Yeah. King Edward the 7th, crowned 6 years ago. Better late than never, he must have thought. Well, right. Do you have oil? Legend says to this day he's still trying to remove the painting. Yeah. I'll get going. Yeah, yes. Shut up. I'm so lost. Do you have anything? Oil? Oil? No. Ah! Where? Where can I find this? Please don't pass out. Oil or money? Both. At this point in time, both. Anything on the ground I can pick up? No. Doesn't seem that way. What about alcohol? Alcohol is flammable. Oh god. Cask. Hey! That cask is mine to handle. I'll handle it better. Got it? My apologies. Damn it. These, I think everything belongs to them. Bourgeoisie? Mugs. You might be used to taking whatever you please. But not at the Red Lion. If you want a drink, pay for it. I don't have money. I'm sorry. You tried, didn't you? Tried what? Bah. What? Can I give you something? Do you have oil? I should show him something more interesting than that. Boy John. I gonna put that in the flask. I'm not trying to. How about this? I should show him something more interesting. Okay, well. How about this? No? This. No. Ah! Her. He's probably out cheating me, trying to remove a painting for 4 days straight. Ectoplasm, a materialization of spiritual energy emanating from a medium's body, usually appearing as a white, vaporous substance. It can take on forms of deceased individuals or objects based on the medium's abilities. In the photograph, French medium Camille Dur and expels ectoplasm from her mouth. Ugh. At other times, the substance emanated from ears or nostrils. I hate that! John. Seance by medium William Roberts in 1905. Metaphysics. The study of supernatural phenomena that defy scientific explanation. The scope of study includes telepathy, telekinesis, mediumship, materializations, communication with the deceased, and any phenomena that current science cannot explain. This term was coined by French physician and physiologist Charles Richet. In the photograph. Okay, well, great. Thanks. This is what zero liquor does to a person, literally. Hi, I have nothing more to say to him. I doubt he's in any condition to form a coherent sentence. Well, ain't that? He cannot help me. Is there anything on this side? Numerous frame caricatures. I suppose they must have been tavern regulars. He has beer. He must have money. Just swift slap across the head. He's more regular here than I thought. What's all this ruckus? Uh-oh. I'm terribly sorry about that. I just wanted a closer look at the picture and... one of those things. They're done by an old man who spends too much time here. Oh, really? A fellow named, Tennille. Harvey says they're worth a lot. But to me, they're just scribbles. You know what? If I hang it back up with the glass broken, Harvey's gonna go ballistic. Do we get it then? Pick it up and toss it away. There's plenty of them on the wall. Harvey won't miss this one. Okay. Thanks. Great. The hell did we get? Caricature. Sure. Anything else? I prefer not to get close to that wall, understandably. Dartboard. There are more holes in the wall than on the dartboard. Yeah, it's in a pub. Aiming does not work very well with too much alcohol. Yeah. Go figure. Doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. At night, Harvey can do as he pleases, but as long as I'm around, drinks must be paid for. I need you to get out. Alright, well, advertisement. Martell Gin. I don't know it. Must be one of those cheap drinks. My apologies. Next time you come to the Red Lion, I'll have a 27 Cockburn ready for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no offense. You pompous ass are offending everyone! You're in the East End! Fucking act like it. We need money. I agree. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. I'm so lost. I have no idea. Nurse Florence Nightingale becomes the first woman to receive... Wait, I wanted to read that! I like her. Bucket. Do you still have the eraser? No, I don't! I do not have the eraser. There is so much foam in the bucket that you can barely see the chalk remnants. I don't want to disturb him. You disturbed him by giving him chalk water now. I do not have the eraser. We have... Oh, what if we add our own picture up there? Maybe. Possibly. That could be fun. Right? See if it's possible. I'm tired of carrying this large frame around. Oh yeah, I'll get rid of it, but keep my photograph. Oh. Okay. So then what if we... Oh wait, where's the frame? Where'd the frame go? I should approach this differently. Glass, notebook, oil lamp, metaphysic glossary, glove, crystal flask, prototype, caricature. Patrick's photograph. Put it there. I will discard that idea. Alright, well. You got rid of the frame. Ah! God damn it. Okay. Screw it. It was a thought. She wants a drink. I cannot see inside. I'm not asking you to look inside. They are dreadfully filthy, inside and out. Why don't you clean them for, like, money to get a drink? What about the casks? Casks here. It is empty. It still contains wine, perhaps a quarter full. I have a cup. The spigot is swollen and damp. My hand slipped when I tried to open it. A glove! A glove! The glove is quite rough. I hope my hand doesn't slip when I open the spigot. As a police officer walks by. Alright, I've managed to loosen the spigot. You have a cup. If I want to access the contents of the cask, I just need to open it gently. Okay. I managed to loosen the spigot. Wait, what? Can we do that? Yeah! Okay, I got a drink. I got a drink. I got a drink. Kate. Here. Here you go. Wine? I was hoping for something stronger. That's all you got. I'm sorry, this is all I could get. Oh well, if there's nothing else. Yes. Damn it. Did it not suit your taste? Are you kidding? It's delicious. Thank God. Where did this wine come from? A barrel sitting outside. One of the casks at the entrance of the tavern. Good to know. No, that wine's for you. I'll keep the glass. Now I know where to get supplies. All right, Mr. Moore. I'll tell you everything I know about that woman with your friend. She's none other than Beatrice Shaw. Okay. Beatrice Shaw? The medium? Exactly. Beatrice Shaw is quite the celebrity. All of London knows her. Except that barman, apparently. Bert? He's an idiot. Doesn't know a thing. Beatrice Shaw! That lady gives me the creeps. She talks to the dead, did you know that? Oh, that's what a medium is, sweetheart. She's so popular, it's said the late Queen Victoria summoned her to the palace. She wanted to communicate with her father, the Duke of Kent, in the afterlife. Huh. These things make my skin crawl. Beatrice Shaw. What was the professor doing with her? He hated all those, charlatans. Ask her yourself. She's got a show at the Westmore Theatre. Ooh, a new place we can go to. Yay! I think I'll be on my way then. Thank you very much for your help, Miss Kate. Hope to see you here more often, Mr. Moore. I don't know about that one. With money, of course. You know what I mean. Certainly. Next time I'll treat you to another drink. Mr. Moore doesn't quite know what I mean. Grab a drink before you go. I don't think I can. I think it's pretty empty now. There's still wine left in the cask. Can I fill this up then? I don't need to pour wine into that. Okay, well. That's all I got. Alright, well. Our inventory's starting to slowly go down at least. Let's go to the theater. There we go. Oh. Bloody bloke. Excuse me, sir. I would like to see the... Miss Shaw? Miss Shaw. I'm afraid that is not possible, sir. The performance is about to end, and all tickets for the next show are already sold out. That's unfortunate. I do not think I have made myself clear. I am not interested in the show. I want to speak with her. Miss Shaw doesn't talk to the press. I'm not a journalist. An admirer? Not exactly. Doesn't matter who you are. Miss Shaw does not speak with anyone. Unless it's the dead, of course. She kept the cup, no wine for us. What's playing? The new 28 Years Later? I don't know. I urgently need to speak with Miss Shaw. I'll tell you again, sir. Miss Shaw does not speak with anyone. Especially not with strangers. She's a private person. Can you tell her that Patrick Moore wants to speak with her? Who is Patrick Moore? You? Yes. I'm sorry to say that I have no contact with her. Well, that's not helpful. I'm only in charge of ensuring that no one tries to enter the theater once the show has started. They're watching the SpongeBob movie in there. Does she really speak with the dead? Oh, yes, sir. Her psychic powers allow her to communicate with the departed. It's chilling yet fascinating. Do you truly believe she has powers? It's well known throughout London that she does. Just because everyone believes it doesn't mean it's true. Well, sir, that is your opinion. I'll have you know that she was summoned by Queen Victoria. And rumor has it, our sovereign was quite pleased with the encounter. Tell me, do you think the Queen was duped, as you suspect? Are you suggesting the Queen is not intelligent enough to detect a hoax? I won't stand for your the crown. Okay. I have said nothing about the Queen. You are the one inferring it all. If all the claims about Shaw were true, it would be a great step forward in science. Would it not? But unfortunately, that's not the case. Several scientists have certified Miss Shaw's psychic powers. Who has? You'll find statements from several of them on that poster to the left. It seems Miss Shaw knows how to advertise her shows very well. As it likewise seems that certain scientists have no qualms about selling their dignity. Good God. Regarding Miss Shaw's powers. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to engage in a scientific debate with you, sir. I can't do anything for you unless Mr. Westmore, the theater owner, instructs me to. All right, where can I find him? No, I wasn't serious, sir. I suppose it will be more productive to speak directly with him than to keep going in circles with you. I mean, you, no offense. No offense taken, sir. If you feel like wasting your time, I can tell you where he is right now. Yes. Yes, please. Mr. Westmore usually spends his evenings at the BASS headquarters, the British Association of Supernatural Studies. I have here a matchbox from the headquarters. The address is on the cover. Yes. I fell in the puddle. My apologies for my clumsiness, sir. I'll just... Oh, no, that's quite all right. I apologize again for my clumsiness. You can keep the matchbox if you like. Yes. I know where the association headquarters are. But thanks for the matchbox. I guess. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Poster. Phantasmagoria. Witness the incredible. Listen to the afterlife. Blah, blah, blah. The scientific community would take supernatural matters seriously if it weren't for these frivolous spectacles. So many words. Statements by supposed scientists supporting Beatrice Shaw's psychic abilities. I do not know any of them. They are probably false names. Alright, well, let's head off then, I suppose. Let's go over here. Hello! I'm Professor Moore. Inform the members of the association that I would have gladly remained for the session, Carson. However, I have pressing matters to attend to. As you wish, sir. Is there anything else you require, Doctor? That'll be all, Carson. Please proceed to this salon. Don't worry about me. Have a pleasant afternoon, Dr. Stone. Until tomorrow, Carson. Hello. Professor Moore! Hi, Dr. Stone. What is the meaning of this provocation? Are you not ashamed to come here? Uh-oh. What? What do you mean? You know perfectly well what I mean. I don't. Oh dear. That blasted article, isn't it? Ah, that one. You and your colleague, Professor Ward, ridiculed this institution. No, it wasn't exactly like that. Oh, God. The editor of the Gazette of the Society for Psychic Research in London commissioned us to write an article about the role of the bass. I regret that we prioritized honesty over moderation. The language employed in that article was defamatory. If it is of any consolation, we should not have signed that article. Yeah! It was not our intention to antagonize you. Excuses! Allow me to cite verbatim. Any purported witness with a minimally coherent tale could pass through the scant filters of the bass and augment its caustic archive. A casuistic? The bass proudly presents an extensive catalog of visual material which does not substantiate the existence of an afterlife, but rather illuminates the naivety of its members. You've made a mockery of us in the eyes of the public. You did. You really did. We have endured enough of deniers of spiritualism and skeptical journalists. Now, as for beer money, goodness me, you appear to be alarmed with them. However, it is of no consequence. You know what? We were contemplating legal recourse against you both for defamation. But after Professor Ward's scandal, I expect it will not be necessary. The credibility of both Nelson Ward and yourself is now in tatters. We're getting reamed. I am unsure of your purpose in coming here, but I hope you receive the redemption you rightly deserve. Uh-oh. That is, to be kicked out of here. Good afternoon. Oh, God. What a mess. Good afternoon, sir. How may I assist you? My name is Patrick Moore. Is Mr. Westmore present? Yes, sir. May I speak with him? He is occupied at the moment. The members of the association will soon begin a séance. Mr. Westmore will lead it. Please tell him Professor Moore would like to speak with him. I don't think that'll be a good idea. Just saying. As I mentioned, he is occupied. The preparations for a séance must be done carefully. Please return later, once the session is over. Can I join? May I enter the salon? Only members of the British Association of Supernatural Studies are allowed in the salon. I am a member. No, you are not, sir. Well, how do I become a member? Eh? Through the recommendation of another member, sir. Oh. How long will it last? I could not say. Some have taken 20 minutes and others 5 hours. Oh, God. 5 hours? Yeah. Indeed, sir. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to proofread the latest issue of the association's newsletter before it goes to the press. Okay. It would be troublesome if I missed a typo. Believe me when I say that a typo is the least of the problems in the association's newsletter. I beg your pardon? Nothing. He doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. He definitely thinks he's better than everyone else. It does just keep getting worse. A copy of the book, Treatise on Primordial Fear. Really? It is a myth, an invention. The association displays it as if it were real. It should, yeah. Those are, photographs of all the members. Okay, well, let's go. Let's go here. Hopefully the kid's still shining shoes. He is. I would like to go in. The windows are all boarded up. I know they are. I have eyes. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Matchbox. The box is so wet that it's falling apart in my pockets. I'll get rid of it. There was only one match inside. And it's wet. I do not think it will light. Are you kidding me? Worth a shot, though. The match is wet. It could not light the lamp. Those are very, very dirty boots. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave. Leave again. Okay. Yeah, wow is right. Oh my god. No progress to be had. What if I want to try something. I'm gonna go back. Drink is the only solution? I don't think so. I know it's not framed, but what if I... Excuse me, what are your intentions? Okay. Me? Nothing. Please respect this institution. Okay, well, that didn't work. I cannot examine what Carson is there. What if I just enter? Sir! Only members of the Bass are allowed to enter the salon. Bro. Umbrella stand. What's in here? My reputation here is already bad enough to be accused of theft as well. What about the vent? No. Okay, skull? No, nothing. Photograph. Ooh! There's a ghost. Is that not a ghost? Not even a human person. That is not a ghost, not even a human person. It's a scale lithograph of Gustav, disgraceful. That's your dad. Oh, we found it! We found your dad! Wow, I have no idea what to do. Is there a place with a towel? When in doubt, go to university. And finally, after years of searching. Are you feeling any better, Collins? No, Professor Moore. It's like I'm short of breath. You should try to relax. Is that even possible? Exams are coming up, and so is the Christmas concert. I know, but try to calm down. You are far too young to have a heart attack. Why don't you go to the Christmas concert in my place, Professor Moore? I know how to play the flute. Some Mozart, Beethoven. But the musicians at the concert are the students, not the teachers. He did remove the painting! Wow! Mr. Cook managed to remove the professor's portrait. Wow. Wow, impressive. Okay, he's still admiring that. How could I go about drying the match? Do you have anything over here? No, these are all my stuff. Okay. What about that? I don't want to ruin the notebook. What about that notebook? I can't combine those two objects. What about that? Oh, what about... I'm not sure how to combine... Okay. What about your picture? Okay. Put that new painting up of my dad. Yeah, literally. Oh my god. What if we go to Dorset? Is there anything we can do about drying the match here? Anything at all? No? It won't work. Not worth trying. The bed. No good. Okay. We were so close, and now we're so far. Click an item and click on the item to get their description. A wet match. Useless at the moment. But I need it to not be useless. Okay? I need it to be functional. Please. Whew, I'm tired. What about going into the pub? No, sorry. Sorry. It's just showing something more interesting. What about my photo? What about my photo? My photo's interesting. No? Okay. What? Oh. All right. If I go back to the theater, is there something else at the theater that I can do? Sorry to bother you again, sir. You won't let me in, will you? You are correct. Instead, you said you tried to talk to Mr. Westmore. I hope you have luck. Shit! Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon. Could he dry my match? Can I have a newspaper for free, please? Meningitis epidemic. Okay, great. Hello? No. Okay. Have a good day, Mr. Moore. No. Okay. Well, shit. Why? Is he still there? He is. Well, what if I just... Nope. Okay. What are your intentions? Me? Nothing. I refuse to respect. Evidently. But my picture would look good, like, right there. Right in the middle. Bell. What about the bell? Huh? Ha 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 ha. Okay. Have the gentleman called? Not now, Carson. The seance is about to begin. Do not interrupt us again. My apologies. Admiring the photograph, sir? I most definitely am. I was looking for myself in them. There I am. Third from the left in the third row. What? Let me see. Indeed, it's you. Alistair Ainsworth. How peculiar. I could have sworn... I recall your name being Patrick Moore and that you were not a member of this association. Uh-oh. Alistair Patrick Ainsworth Moore. That is my full name. And naturally, I am a member. May I enter the salon now, Carson? Yes, I suppose. Yes. Thank you very much. You can return to your duties. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's attend the seance then. 4 humble mortals gathered in the darkness. We light the path through the veil. Follow the path to the light and make contact with us. Uh-oh. Ludwig van Beethoven, oh my god. Honor us with your presence. Beethoven was deaf, Westmore. Do you think he will hear us from the beyond? Silence! Stay focused. Oh my god. Oh, Ludwig van Beethoven, we beseech you to tear the veil that separates our realities. Pierce the darkness, making your way through the thin line between life and death. Reveal yourself. If you wish to communicate with the world of the living, show yourself. He'll be upset if I interrupt the session. I hope this won't take too long. If, on the other hand, you do not wish to be disturbed, delight us. Whoa. We beseech you, tear the veil that separates our realities. I should be still and quiet. Okay, Westmore won't help me if I ruin the seance. Alright, well, how long is this gonna go on for? Pierce. Oh. Making your way through the thin line, but I didn't mean. Damn it. Pierce the darkness, making your way through the. Reveal yourself, yeah. Okay. Hello? Show yourself. Do I have anything? Can I just, like, shatter a flask? No? Be better to wait until the seance is over. Is there a way to make it go by quicker? Delight us with your music and we will cease the invocation. Okay, do I need to try to get music? Is there a way to get music? I can't see anything. Okay, sure. Is there anything else? While he's there. What if I ring the bell again? Carson considers me a member of the Bass. Use your JBL Bluetooth speaker. I wish. Oh. Montage. The ghost has been added using the double exposure technique. They even left space between those two people to center in the frame. Are you a believer or aren't you? From here, I can see the Tower Bridge and the bustling port activity of the Thames. River Thames. Okay, you know what? What can I do in the meantime? I feel like I might need music or whatever. But I don't know where or what. Am I able to take... Can I borrow the music box? I don't even see music anywhere. Mugs. Ugh. I have nothing more to say to him. I should let him sleep. Cannot help me. I'm so lost. I'm so confused. What about this? Do I need anything from here? Can I grab anything from here? Welcome back, sir. Thank you. Notice board. Ah, I see you're looking at our new notice board. We want to support local businesses by offering visibility to neighboring shops. So far, only Mr. Lockley has availed himself of it. Are you struggling with anxiety, stress? Is your body not cooperating? A renowned psychologist can help you. Oh, what if I... Oh, can I not? Do you like the unusual promotion method? It is a revolutionary idea of Mr. Lockley's. Feel free to take one of his business cards from the ad if you like. Yeah, and then we can give it to the kiddo. At the university. What if we do that? University. Aw, poor guy. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Stop. Okay, give that to him. Have you thought about seeing a specialist? What do you mean? You have all the symptoms of an anxiety attack. That's what I said at the start. Take this. This person could help you. A loony doctor? A psychologist. A loony doctor. No, a psychologist. You have told us about, Freud. But if he tells me I am a victim of frustrated sexuality, or what if he tells me that I'm a victim of frustrated sexuality? We're in England, son, the birthplace of sexual frustration. But yours is simply stress from overwork. Trust me, and seek the help of a specialist. After the session, you will blow that flute so hard that the string musicians will have to make a superhuman effort just to be heard. Well, that's one way to sell it. I will listen to you, Professor, and I will go now. Would you mind holding on to the flute for me? Yes. Of course. Here you go. Okay, now go disrupt the seance, yes? Go disrupt the seance. Exit. And let's go over here. Let's go in. I hope to hit the right notes of the Fifth Symphony. Oh! The spirit of Ludwig van Beethoven has manifested itself. And if his desire is not to be disturbed, so be it. Let us thank him for his kindness and consider this session closed. The lights may now be turned on. Carson? A success, gentlemen, isn't it? A success! Certainly, Westmore. The very Beethoven himself! Oh, God. It's a pity he wasn't very receptive. So if it's all right with you, we could take a break and try again later. Sounds good to me. Second that motion. It will be a long wait, but it'll be worth it. So be it. Okay. Hi. There we go. Let's talk to Westmore, quickly. Mr. Westmore? Well, well. I see Carson has lost his watchdog faculties. What brings you here, Professor Moore? I need to enter your theater. Which one? I own theaters all over London. The Westmore Theatre. It's quite simple. Buy a ticket and enter. Is that why you came here? I need to talk to Beatrice Shaw. Please and thanks. It is of vital importance. Oh, Beatrice. She's quite the sensation all over London. I did not take you for an admirer of Miss Shaw. Or do you also want to discredit her as you attempted to do with us? It's a personal matter. In that case, wait for her after the second performance tonight. A carriage always awaits her at the rear exit. Oh, very helpful. If you're lucky, you could catch her in a good mood, and she might speak with you. Thanks! Have a good one! Bye! Thanks for chatting! I think I understand what's going on here. You have come to me so you can access Miss Shaw's dressing room to meet her and... I don't know what you want to discuss with her. And to tell you the truth, I don't care either. Am I correct? Yes, that's why I'm here. You know something, Professor Moore? We've just had a successful seance, so I'm in a good mood. I can give you what you want. I'd be very grateful. It won't be that easy, Professor Moore. You'll have to earn it. How about a bet? A bet? Never underestimate a good bet. I owe part of my fortune to them. All right, what's the wager? First of all, let's set the playing field. You know what I'm putting up. I will grant you access to my theater's dressing rooms for your meeting with Miss Shaw. What is at stake for you? If it's money, forget about money. I'm one of the wealthiest men in England. I would ask you to wager a public apology in a national medium. But I know you're a man of convictions and wouldn't do it. Although I won't say no to something of value. Show me what you are wagering, and I'll explain the bet. Do you consider that to be of value? Keep it to yourself. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this off here. We have made so much progress.